Let's do it.
You know, I was sitting here trying to come up with a way to start this intro with like some epicness, right? But then something just said, hey man, just turn on the camera and let it flow. Well, here we are. So veterans, step aside for a moment. Let me address the new guy, girl, who just showed up. I don't do a lot of technical mumbo jumbo on this channel. I do things like shove earbuds in my ear hole and get my jam on and potentially embarrass myself across the internet. If that's something you came to see, you came to the right spot. Now everybody come back because I want to talk to you about my new LG Tone Frees. Yeah, buddy, these just came in. And this right here just happens to be addressed to me. This is just doing audio. You see that right there? You see that right there? That's me, baby. All right, so I want to give a special shout out to all my friends at LG because like we're friends, like we're friends. Like I love the people and the staff behind LG. Great bunch of people, man. So huge shout out to y'all. As a matter of fact, let's give them 2 emoji hands up in the comment section because LG makes some really great products. And the LG Tone Frees, the OG ones that I got at the beginning of the year were outstanding and I love them, especially for phone calls. And I also love them for their deep integration with Google Assistant, as well as that just fantastic sound that they get from the open ear listening style of earbud because they teamed up with Meridian, and how else would it be done? So right here we have these new LG Tone Frees. Let's open this up and it says thank you. It's a little love note, man. I'm not gonna read it out loud because it's especially for me. You see that? It says especially for you. Okay, so that's for me, all right? But for real, man, I love you too. All right, so let's just open this up. This is some good stuff right here. Let's put that to the side. Let's get into this. It's like a ring. It's like, can you see that? All right, I'm clowning right now. I'm clowning. All right, so let's take this out and then we'll look at this charging cable. Actually, you get a pretty long USB-C charging cable because typically you get one that's about that short. So this is an actual long one. This looks like one that would actually come with a phone. So that's nice to have that extra reach there. You get some additional ear tips and you get some instructions, which I will put back in the box because this ought to be a simple wait a minute, no, these have touch control. So I might need to take these out for just a second, just to look and see what they do. I do know that they have wireless charging on this thing right here. So this right here underneath that is not a blank space. There's a wireless charging coil underneath there. There's your reset button on the case and your USB-C charging port. Let me bring that a little closer to you. And once you open it up, you'll get all the glory. That's what they look. Oh, you see that light in there? Man, that's clean. Let me zoom you in a little bit. You see that? Let's do that again. You open up that light. You open up the case and you see that light. That's a UV light that actually cleans or helps to clean the earbud. That way you don't keep reinfecting your ears with a whole bunch of nastiness. They have a UV light in there that helps them clean themselves. And now that we've talked about the self-cleaning UV light mechanism the case has, I also want to give a shout out to these ear tips because they're made of a medical grade hypoallergenic material that will not only make you more comfortable while wearing them, it also prevents any discomfort as far as any type of reactions or anything you might have to maybe silicone or rubber or anything like that. So that's super clutch. And there it is right there. That is the answer with Meridian. That means that these things are going to sound amazing. But let's just check them out real quick because they do have a microphone right there. There's your touchpad. And there's your earbud that goes into your ear. So these are not open air listening. These are gonna give you that sealed performance. Then you got your contact pads right there to get your charging done. And this looks to be, oh, it's a sensor. All right, so they must do something because that is a sensor. Let's get these in my ears. Let me reset them, put them in my ears, and give you the answers to your question. And I know a lot of y'all have the main question. You know what question that is. But do they jam though? There's a war on love. Just look around you. Oh man, okay, I gotta tell you about these. First of all, I'm hearing a lot of myself because these do have ambient sound built in that has different levels that you can control via the app. Yes, they do have an app, so that's always good, right? The app has plenty of stuff. As a matter of fact, let me just walk through that with you real quick. So you have your battery percentages there. You got some equalizer settings. Right now, I'm sitting up in Immersive by Meridian. Then you have a bass boost, you have a standard, and you have a treble boost, which sounds great. They all sound great, but I'm more of an immersive guy because I like that real full sound. Then you could do 2 custom modes, which is super cool. And then there goes your listen to surroundings. That's your ambient sound, and you can control how low or how high you want that to be. You've got a user manual that helps you learn how to do the touch controls, which is one touch is going to answer and end calls, as well as play and pause. And then you got your double taps on the left or the right to raise or lower the volume. And then you got your triple taps, which is going to help you skip and reverse the tracks, which is clutch because that is full controls. Next up, we got the touchpad settings. You can actually customize this touchpad on the left or the right, which is super cool. Then you can allow it to have your notifications come through, software updates, volume, and a touchpad lock. Oh, and to find my earbuds, just in case you lose these things, because they are small. As you can see right now, you probably can't really see them because of how they blend with my beard, but I like them because they're a little bit smaller than your typical boom style of earbud that kind of hangs out of your ear. But it still allows you to have that microphone presence for taking calls. And by the way, these do take fantastic calls. I took a test call right before I came out here to do this video. But we want to talk about the sound because that is super important when it comes to earbuds, because that's primarily why you're wearing them. LG and Meridian, they just partner up really well. They do a fantastic job of sound reproduction. The bass is nice and low where it needs to be, but it's not overly done and bloated. And that's why I like them, because I do like a lot of bass, but at the same time, I love hearing my vocals and the high tones of my music. That gives you the full enjoyment of what you were listening to. So the sound is very well balanced. And if you don't like it, hey, why not use that user EQ that you can have in your app that you can manipulate. And you might be surprised that within that app and all those different EQ modes, you can still find yourself able to identify where certain instrumentation is coming from in different songs, because these earbuds still have a spatial sound that gives you some awareness simply due to the nice sound stages that they do have. So as far as sound goes, spot on where it needs to be in my opinion. I didn't feel the need to go in there and tweak anything. I just put it on submersive and I cannot get enough. I gotta say, these have been nicely done. I'm good, man, I'm good. How good am I? So good. So as far as overall performance, I'm definitely gonna have to give these 2 emoji hands up, because LG and Meridian has done it once again. They did a fantastic job with the original LG Tone Frees, and these are no exception to the rule. I'm extremely happy with them, man. I'm gonna be using these for a long time. Now, I've said it about 1,000,001 times before, and I'm gonna say it again today. I am no expert in this kind of stuff, but I do know lifestyle earbuds, and that's exactly what these are. Earbuds built for lifestyle, because they tackle everything that you need for daily usage, as well as provide good sound. Phone calls, you can hot swap them and do all the stuff you need to do with them in your ears. They're extremely comfortable, and they have ambient sound just in case you're walking in the street, filming a video, and a car comes up, you can be like, oh, okay. Either way, I gotta get out of here, man. But until I get back with another video, y'all make sure y'all keep being good to each other, and I'll see you when I see you. Oh, so you wanted them cats that like to just run up in a place, take what you want, then leave, huh? Man, you better hit that subscribe and notification button. That way you know when I'm over here opening up new stuff. And while you're down there, you may want to consider tapping that join button and becoming a member, because membership has its perks. See, that wasn't so bad. All right, man, I appreciate you, and I'll see you at the next one.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?